Okay, this is a good lesson to show you how to do an animated PowerPoint with some journal pages or any resources you find online. If you find the lesson in the shared drive of what you want, and you hit a key on your keyboard called Print Screen, which is usually the button on your keyboard above the word Insert, you get that. And then you can go into PowerPoint, so go to Paint first, and if you hit Paste, the image comes up. Now this is the cool part. If you can just grab just the part that you want, you can copy it and put it in a PowerPoint. And then there it is. And then you can resize it. And now here comes the cool part. Okay, so you got that in there. I pasted this in earlier. What can we do? This. What's the rule here going? Eli is 10 years old and can run an average of 5 yards per second. His sister, Sarah, is 7 and can run 4 yards per second. Okay. 5 yards per second and 4 yards per second. Okay, so we need to fill out this table based on those rules. What can we do to make this table fill itself out? We can insert a text box. And Eli runs how far per second? 5 yards. So because that's something we added to the table, we can make that font a different color, make it red and make it bigger. But this is the fun part. You can make it fly in. And then instead of doing that each time, you could just hit paste. And the animation is already stuck to it. And you can change it to say 10. And you can center it like this. And then you can continue to fill out that. I could hit paste again. And just continue to fill out this table. And then right now what we have is something that looks like this. It's a journal page. And you can read it to your class, and then when you start asking kids what they want to do or how to fill this out, the answers just start flying in. Now, the next thing that's fun about this, when you get to the graphing part, you can add in, what do I do to get a circle, guys, to put plots in this? Insert, shapes. And you pick a circle, and you draw a circle, and I like to make the circles like red or something. And you right-click on the circle, and you can format it. Format auto shape. And right here it says, we can make it red. And we can move it to be exactly. So this would be Eli. He runs, every second he runs 5 yards. Okay. So, and the fun part is we can make that fly in. And then what you do is you copy it. At 2 seconds he's at 10. At 3 seconds he's at 15. Does anybody do this in Mrs. Carico's class? She what? If you just... you can put the journal pages straight in, and then you could, that's a really smart way. And then at the end of the day, you could post it on your website, and then that way when you went home. Because last night, did anybody see the website? Anybody look at the website videos? There's all the homework answers were on the website last night for math. Anybody notice? Okay. All right. So we'll skip ahead. Once those have flown in, you can actually insert a line in the auto shapes. You can do this. Draw a line. Goes to the next thing. And you format the line by right-clicking on it. And sometimes you have to right-click twice, and you click on auto shape. And then you can make the line a nice, thicker line, make it a little, and the color, you can change it to red. Because what we're also going to do is graph the person he's racing. So that's it. And the person he's racing gets a head start. Did you notice that he started on the 0 and she started on the 10? 10 yards ahead? Okay. So what she did is at 0 seconds, she was at 10. At 1, how fast does she run again? How many yards? 4? Paste. I'm going to make hers different color. So where will she be in 1 second? Because she got a head start of 10 yards. 14 yards. I'm going to change her font to be a different color so it stands out. If you go to home, you can change the font. What's a good color for her? Green? There we go. And since that was already animated, I can do this. And where would she be at 3 yards? We're adding 4 each time. Yep, 22. And then the next one? 26. Okay, now the fun part, when we come back over here, we'll make some green dots fly in. I'm going to copy this green dot, though. Sometimes I have to move the line. Copy, paste. I'm going to make, this is, what's the other girl's name? Sarah. So I'm going to format her to be nice and green. Format the shape, make her green. Close. I'm going to move my line back where it was. There we go. And she started on the 10-yard line, right? And then she went to the what after 1 second? 14 after 1 second. So I got to find this. There's 1 second. And she's at 14, not quite 15. There it is. And then she's at 18. Then where is she? 22. And then after 4 seconds, she should be at 26. Now this is the thing that I was hoping you guys would start to get. If you do this right, you're going to get this really interesting line. Perfect. I'm going to copy that line, paste it, and format it to be green. I've been working on this for a while, so I'm going to hit save. So now let's see what happens when we do this. So after you read the problem, you could do click and have that animated comes in. Oh, the lines came in. And then the rest of the questions are, who wins the race? And at what point does Eli pass Sarah? And if we use this graph, we can surely see where that happens. It's right here, exactly. It's right where they start to cross is where Eli passes her up.